All right, today I have to service my water heater. It's an electric water heater. It's not gas, so that part's good. But the hot water stopped being made. It's getting hot slowly, and it seems like the capacity is less. So I'm assuming, being on a private well, that there's a bunch of sediment in the bottom of my tank. So we are going to drain the tank, clean it out, check the elements, and just in general service the tank. So here's the water heater I've got. Pretty nice one. Here's my valve. So this one here is my supply for my cold water that I can't shut off. It's too corroded to shut off, and you can see it's already got a slow drip there. It's Sunday. I don't have a way to replace that right now, so I'm gonna have to go get one and then replace a good chunk of that. But for now, I'm gonna turn off the source to the house so that I can at least get this taken care of. And you see what to do. So the first thing we have to do is we have to hook up a hose at the bottom to drain the tank. Now, on the other end of my basement, I have a drain in the floor. I didn't have one on this side, so I had to go get a hose to run this to the other side of the house, other side of the basement. Now we got good pressure. We'll shut the water off to the house. Make sure it doesn't refill. Now, hopefully, it drains. And doesn't refill. There we go. Now go open a tap. That sounds like that's working. So now, get that draining. Work on getting to the first element, but most heaters are going to be set up similar to this that I've seen. I need to go kill power to this. Come on. All right, I do not know which breaker is for my water heater. Believe it or not, the people that I bought this house from did a really fantastic job of not labeling anything. So I'm going to use circuit breaker finder to figure out which one it is so I can now label it. Gotta get the water off of this. There we go. So, I have here the connectors. No, that piece. Along with this piece, let's me see which breaker it is. So I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with. In the breaker box. It's such a nightmare. Yeah, this is what they left me with. I've been slowly going through it. It helps if you turn it on. No, I gave you that one. It sounds like this one. I'm listening to hear the beeping. And it's gone. So that is it. I can... Yeah, whatever they... That might say water heater. I don't know. It's got a white tag on it that may say water heater, but I don't believe anything that they did. All right, there. Now my elements are off. No more noise, so no more voltage. And just to make sure, yep, it's dead. Now, finish draining. Oh, it did get a little warm. Good. So now, this is the element. I'm going to pull this one, disconnect this, pull it out, and check it. And then I'll be able to see inside to see how bad the sediment is. I hope I got the right elements. I think so. Oh, man, I hope I can get to that with my pliers. I don't know if I've got a big enough socket for that. It really shouldn't be. I wouldn't think it'd be that tight, but apparently it is. Oh, glorious. I'd really like to do this today. Holy shit, that's tight. I'm gonna have to go see if I've got a... That's like 1.25 inch socket. Yep. Modify that just a little and we're good to go. I think, anyway. There we go. It's not necessarily horrible, but it's definitely got some sediment on it. It means I'm gonna probably have to replace this one. The top one I can probably clean. I did buy 2 of them, so I can replace both if need be. And I might, just depends on how bad this one looks. I'm really hoping this has been serviced at least once in the last 20-something years. And it's not horrible. And this is basically a rinse and repeat of the top. Pop the cover off. It almost looks like the thermostat comes out around it. So I'll flip those around, get those out of the way, and hopefully this one comes out just a smidge easier than the other one did. Easier or not. There we go. Should have had a bigger second wrench. Alright, and hopefully this doesn't have a bunch of water sitting on it. Done draining. Just plug it up for a second. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Well, shit. That actually doesn't look too bad at all. So maybe it was the top one that was burned out. See how bad the sediment is in there. Let's see. If we can see anything in there. There's like none. I don't know what it is that's magnifying in on, but there's like none. So it might have just been the upper heating element went bad. It's actually not bad at all. So I am going to replace this one. Yeah, you can even tell how weak it is there. And then put the other one, clean it up, put the other one back in the bottom, put the new one in the top. Yeah, That was definitely part of the problem. It does come with a new seal, so I'll get you guys up to the top. Get rid of that old gasket. Clean these threads. Nom nom nom. There, now we're quite a bit cleaner. New gasket. Definitely don't want to cross thread this. Such a pain. There's one full turn. Shouldn't be cross threaded. I'm just kind of trying to feel it. Because with the weight of the element on there, it's hard to get started. So make sure it doesn't cross thread. So go real gentle. Make sure we get some. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Now, some of you might be screaming that I should replace the anode rod. The thing is about these tanks, they're plastic tanks. There's no anode rod for them. We're gonna put that all right there for now. Change out the bottom. Yeah, cleaning this one up. I mean, I think this one's been replaced in the last few years. So it's not copper. It's what's the other one that they do? Titanium. So I'll do the same thing to these threads down here. Clean all this up. Now, whatever you do when you're doing this, make sure you do not heat these elements up. Let them get power until they're full of water. You will burn them out pretty quickly. Oh yeah, it's going in nice and easy. this valve. Turn the water back on before I hook it all up, make sure there's no leaks. Go from there. Oh, we are filling up. So far, so's good. Alright, I have refilled the tank. There are no leaks. Everything looks good. Now I'm going to hook the electrical back up, turn the power on, close it all up. Hopefully, stop having hot water shortages. Oh, I didn't want to check. What is that temp set at? Set all the way to hot. I might have done that. We're going to set it right about there. Oh, that's about 110 or so. Just Alright, looks good. Re-insulate that. Oops. Then rinse and repeat. thing. Check the temperature of this one. I have it set at. Yeah, it's set right on 20-ish. And that's how you change your heating element out.